What's going on, guys? Deadly here, and today I'm bringing you a little bit of FIFA 14, and we're going straight to the transfer list to show you all the profit that we've made. And we've made around like 27k since the last time that we played. And as you can see, I traded a lot of Coutinhos and a lot of Oscars. And the way I traded, I'm not really going to tell you how or what my method was. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. I'm sure you guys are better than me at trading. But basically what I did was I took players that I was familiar with. I took players that I myself would use, and I tried to find deals and just sell them for a higher price. And I know you're probably thinking, well, that's what everybody says. By the way, this is the team that they would come up against. This is a BPL Bundesliga Spanish side that he made. It was really cool, actually. I kind of liked it. But anyways, he ends up scoring right away, but I don't really want to talk about that. I want to talk about trading. And basically what I did was I picked a player that I knew, a player that I knew people liked, a player that I knew I would use, and a player that I know its price range. I know where it's kind of at. I know it's steady because it has a steady demand, and that's kind of what I traded with. I knew Coutinho was a good player. I knew he was in the BPL. I knew people liked him, and so I knew that I could probably get him for a nice amount of coins at night and sell him for a little bit higher during the daytime, and that's kind of what I did. And right there is Coutinho showing his worth right there with a nice goal from outside the box. And I did the same thing for Oscar. Now, if you're not very good at trading, you can definitely trade, because this is still a series to show you how an average FIFA player like myself can do these things. You know, like, you don't have to be like a professional. Except right there, I kind of get annihilated by Aubameyang, and we actually end up losing this game because I just lost complete control of it in the second half. But you don't have to be like an amazing FIFA player to like be able to build a good team. So if you're not too good at trading, and now I'm not a trading master or anything, so don't kill me in the comment section for it. But what I would suggest if you want to trade is buy players for low prices that you would use, or players that you come up against a lot. So if you're coming up against Nasri a lot, try trading with Nasri. There's a reason you're coming up against him a lot. You know, if you're coming up against Aubameyang a lot, try trading Aubameyang. There's a reason you're coming up against him a lot. And the reason you want to trade it for a player that is bought a lot or that you come up against a lot is because that way you know he will sell. If you want to get a really good player, for example, Diouf, my striker in the Bundesliga team, he's a good striker. The thing about him is that there's other good strikers, and he's not very well known. So trying to trade with Diouf is kind of, I mean, it's possible, but you're not going to sell him over and over and over again because the demand for him isn't that high, and there's so many on him because he's a non-rare. So you don't want to be trading with that. But anyway, this guy gets a penalty from an over-the-top through ball at the very beginning. I end up saving it, but he is able to score with Essien anyway not long after that. And since he tried the over-the-top through ball at kickoff, I decided, you know what, it's only fair if I try it myself. I go ahead and pass it back once more, and boonk, over the top through ball to Aubameyang, wonderful touch, and chip over the keeper, and that's a goal. And after the second goal, he just kind of lost control of the game. It was all me, really, the first half, and I'm able to score once more right here with with Mkhitaryan in the 26th minute. And I apologize if I cough too much. I'm going to try not to cough a lot, but sometimes when I don't cough a lot, then my voice gets really weird because I'm like trying not to cough. So bear with me. I decided, you know what, my cough isn't that bad to the point where I can't make a video. But we come up against the next team, and it's called Fast, and that is one fast team because no one in that team has below 80 pace. If I'm not wrong, no one below 80 pace, if I'm not wrong. But I actually end up scoring with Mkhitaryan in the first minute. For the first goal is what I meant to say. He kind of passes to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan just takes it on the chest and boom, puts it into the goal. We end up scoring again with Diouf. Again, it was one of those far post shots. It was really well hit the bar, goes in, and we're up 2-0. And then he's able to get his goals. Now, to be fair, this guy has a really fast team, but it lacked quality, or maybe he lacked quality. I don't know. Right here, he really faked me out with that LBY pass. I was expecting just a regular pass. I didn't think he was going to take a shot. I knew he was going to pass it off to El Shaarawy, but I was expecting a regular pass. Instead, he LBY'd it, and I ran my my defender right past him, and then he gets a nice header with Ibarbo, and I have no idea where my defense was. They were just not on him. Ibarbo completely free, gets the goal. But anyway, I knew I had to work the ball at the pitch because I didn't want to go into extra time. So I go ahead and pass it off to Sam right here. I try to go for the cross. It gets blocked. And then listen to this. The commentator reads my mind.
Penalty. Whoa.
That's right. He gives me a penalty. The ref does. And whether that was a penalty or not, I don't know. From here, it's really confusing. There's the cross that I tried to pass. And then I guess he does take out my player. But we were both running for the ball. I don't know. Anyway, Alaba takes the hit. Buffon does nothing about it, and we win that game 3-2 from a penalty, a very lucky penalty, might I add, at the very end of that match. But to be completely fair, this game was a game that there's no way I should have lost. You guys will see the match stats right about now. And I dominated possession and shots on target, and that's a first for me. Normally, I dominate one and not the other. But anyways, the video is coming to an end, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me know in the comments section below. And as always, have a great day or night, depending on when you're watching this. Peace.